Mars, the red planet mystery. It's been observed for thousands of years. It's the planet that we can see from Earth without a telescope. But there's so much about Mars that we don't know. Why is it red? Why do we call it Mars? Mars is red, but it isn't just red. It also appears to be rusty orange or yellow, even pinkish in the right lighting. So why is it the only planet in the solar system that isn't some shade of blue? It's because of all the iron in its soil. Like Earth, Mars has a lot of iron in its crust, which we know because we've collected samples of that soil. Others think they might have been created by volcanoes, or that they are the result of erosion caused by wind, or maybe even a giant impact from a meteor. Maybe we won't find the answers to all these mysteries for centuries. But one thing's for sure, Mars is a planet unlike any other in our solar system, and it's full of surprises. But no one really knows. We haven't even come up with a good theory to explain why Mars has two moons. Phobos. Click here to learn more about Saturn's strange rings, or click here to learn more about Jupiter's mysterious Great Red Spot. Or click here to learn about all the amazing things that have been discovered on Mars. And Deimos, which are much smaller than our moon. When it's exposed to the air, that iron rusts, giving the planet its distinctive red color. And what's with all the weird, unexplained features on its surface? Join me as we explore the red planet and try to solve some of these mysteries. This is our channel. First, let's tackle that color. As for why we call it Mars, that's a bit more complicated. In some languages, like Spanish, they call it by its Roman name, which is where we get the word Mars. But the Romans didn't actually discover the planet. They just named it after their god of war, because it looked kind of bloody. Before that, the Greeks called it Ars, also their god of war. But other cultures saw different things when they looked up at the red planet. The ancient Mesopotamians associated it with the goddess of love and fertility, and the Egyptians associated it with the god of the dead. But there's so much more to this planet than its color and name. Mars is full of surprises. Its surface is covered in mysterious features that have puzzled astronomers for centuries. There are huge areas that look like they've been carved out of the planet, like this enormous face that's 3,000 miles across. There are giant towers that are miles high with flat tops, almost as if they were made by some kind of ancient civilization. And there are even structures that look like buildings and walls, only much larger than anything humans have ever built. Now, some people believe that all these strange features are evidence that there's water on Mars, maybe even an ocean. That is why NASA is sending rovers to Mars to search for signs of water and maybe even life. Now it's time for you to explore more mysteries of the solar system.